had a dream last night that I won an online tournament. I won an online bracelet. Amanda had a dream a couple days ago. She said, I won a PLO live bracelet. What I tell you my favorite hand is, everybody knows, this hand never loses. The worst hand I ever make with that is 2 pair full house. Dialed in, feel good.
We ready? Who ready? We ready? Who ready? Who? We ready? Who? Who ready? Who? We ready? Who ready? We ready. Been ready. I waited. My turn. On God. Hell steady. I keep dropping back to back. I keep going if you let me.
Good morning, people. Yesterday, as you saw, was a rough day, you know? I know I look like a jerk, and I was being a jerk, and I'm being an idiot, and all. I know, but you know, like we've talked about this, I'm not gonna hide those parts, you know? And yesterday was a good example, actually, of, you know, this year we talked about quality over quantity, right? Quality over quantity, that's the motto for 2024. And we've done a pretty good job. Not perfect, we're not perfect. Yesterday was an example of that was quantity over quality. Listen, we took some horrendous beats, as you saw, but mentally, my mental state the entire day after the 50K was not good, you know? And I swear to you, I really did contemplate, like, go home, play the online, and max late reg the 10K, 6 max, and then whatever, try to spin it, and if not, play the horse. The reason I chose not to ultimately was, I had the coffee, got a little bit of energy, but ultimately the reason I did was because I was like, you know what? Let's play this 10K 6 max. And if we bust, if the blessing is, we can start the 25K horse on time. And so I decided, all right, let's play with whatever mental state we got. And then playing the online kind of helped sort of me calm, relax. Then I got screwed in the online with the kings. And then, you know, I was splashing around, like, just that's why I put an oopsie meter, because I played like a king 3 suited and a 7-8 suited in spots where if you're really grinding, you know, you would have folded both. I didn't. And then I was like kind of messing around on the flop with them, with one of them anyway. But yeah, yesterday was just mental collapse, you know, and we just have to chalk it up to what it was and start today afresh, anew. Horse 25K. Start with 50 big bets. That's a lot of chips. A lot of chips. Again, not a ton of value for showing up on time. So if I'm really feeling there's the vibe out here. Look, they changed the color of the building already. How cool. Painted it. It's coming along. If I'm really feeling the vibe of just relaxation, we're going to do that for as long as we need to. But if I had to guess right now, we'll be there for hand number 1. In the meantime, drink my water, get some sun, recharge. All right, executive decision has been made, and we're not gonna go on time. Just thinking about it, okay, I'm like sort of pressuring myself to be like, oh, be there for hand 1, when in reality, you know, the first couple hours are pretty close to meaningless. This is limit poker, right? This isn't where, you know, you can get in there with PLOs and the no limits and like double or something like that. And then, you know, you look at how tired we are from it. Well, not tired, but just like drained a little bit. And it's going to be a long one. They're playing 10 levels, so we'll be done at like 1 a.m. I think, you know, again, I kind of love the idea of starting on time generally because it's like boom, but I don't know. But I think the smart play is to really rest until probably just skip the first 2 levels, because then you start to play 2,000, 4,000 limits with 150K. There also is a rebuy in this one. Not that that matters all that much, but it does a little, I guess. So the question is, you know, is there enough value to put us? No, we're definitely going late. That's decided. Expect level 3 entry. Okay, we're gonna skip the first 2 levels. Just relax, watch some TV, catch up on the news, and yeah, just chill. All right, 2 p.m. Just had this mac and cheese. Oh my God, dude. What in the world? This is like, look at that. I'm gonna make Amanda try this. I even think she would like it, and she doesn't like anything. Okay, so I was just talking to Christian, our editor-in-chief and, you know, all-around athlete for Team D-Negs. We were just talking about just sort of looking at the result on the year, right? And you're like, okay, so you won 1.1 million in a mixed game, 50K PPC, right? So you feel, oh, you've been winning, right? Well, where'd the money go? How are we down? It's quite simple, really. And it's not that many tournaments. It's literally 2 bullets in a 250K. Ching! That's 500. 2 bullets in a 100K. Ching! That's 700. Then, when you look at 50K and above, maybe another 5, 6 bullets. That's like, I don't know exactly how many, 6 bullets. Ding! You're at $1 million, and that's only like 10 bullets. So literally, the reason I bring this up isn't to whine. It really isn't. It's to just kind of give you guys an idea of how much variance plays a role in the higher stakes. So I'm not the only one. There's plenty of other people who are down, who are actually down $1 million because they didn't win the PPC. The people that play these high stakes events, $1 million swings are common when you play 250 buy-ins. It's only 10 buy-ins. And if you think about, just look back on the summer and how many massive high equity spots that I had that were worth tons of money. If they go my way, it's worth X. Like look at Jesse Lonis, right? Love the kid. Old school grinder. He max late regged, put it in with ace 10 against ace jack and ace king, which is me. He's 3 of 5 at the final table, right? Those chips had that much value. Jared Bleznick did the same thing. He bought in for 300K. He bought in max late reg, whatever, 300K. Won a flip, won another one, 1.5, and they're at the final table. So, and even Jared will tell you this because he's sort of been talking about how annoyed he is with, kind of tournaments in general. Is that you have to realize if you're going to do this, there's a lot of variance, and the variance is even bigger when you play higher stakes against good players, and in addition to that, play turbo structures, right? Where skill doesn't always, come into play. There was another, I don't know, it was the 100K or the 250K, where I had the jacks against the ace 10 too. And then, whatever. I don't know which one that was. But either way, you think about the big buy-ins and you have to really look deep and okay, is it me or is it, the equity? And you have to learn to discern between the two. And I got 30 years experience. So, I've had really good runs in big buy-ins, obviously winning super high roller bowl, there's 3 million. So it's going to come and it's going to go. Just so happens the last couple of years in the high rollers, I think last 2 years, this year and last, I had 1 cash in a 50K plus, I think. That's not a lot, considering we play 250s and 100s and stuff like that. So that's where the money goes, Like I said, fortunate we're not stuck $1 million, and we still have an opportunity with this 25K horse, which is a lot more skill-based in terms of, the amount of play, 60-minute levels, to, end the series on a high note. I just don't feel quite ready yet. What time is it? 2 o'clock. Going to have an espresso, relax a little bit. And my plan, as I said, it's starting right now, is to go for level 3, which would mean leaving here around 3:34 if we're ready. If we're ready. Yesterday I was not ready, and I played. And I got screwed, but that's besides the point. I didn't. All right. So I'm not ready to go yet. But one of the ways that my mind gets relaxed is what she's doing right now. Okay? Little temple rubs.
He's being a huge baby.
I am being a baby because we had a few issues overnight. One was the blind didn't close properly, so light came in at 5, and I'm the biggest.
It.
Yeah, I'm the biggest baby ever when it comes to not getting my 8 hours uninterrupted. It kills me.
Let's be honest though.
Yeah.
You wake up a bipolar who doesn't even sleep. When I'm asleep, you gotta leave me asleep because I don't get very much sleep.
Were you asleep? You never sleep.
I was asleep when you woke me up. About the blinds.
I woke you up. I was trying to do the thing and you woke up. I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
to you.
you woke me up.
But I didn't I was trying to fix it.
No, you're slamming around the room.
I wasn't slamming around. I was trying to be quiet.
You sound like you were walking with 10-pound boots on.
What?
Yes.
I'm just right here in front of the damn thing.
You're slamming yourself around the room, running into walls, yelling and cursing.
Well, I didn't even say a word. What are you talking about? I didn't even speak. I don't talk when I'm like that. When I'm middle of the night, if I have to go, I don't talk. I don't like being spoken to. So I got up and
fixed it.
She fixed it. I went back to bed, yeah, but it was
trying to make it go up.
I know.
Would it work?
It was broken or something. So yeah, this is what we're doing right now. She's doing the temple rub, doing her womanly duties.
Ew.
Ew.
Ew, you're going to make all these creepy guys say, yeah, make her cook. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I hate those people.
The make her cook people?
Make her cook, or oh, look at her. She should be doing something like that.
Like when people say Kristin Foxen should be in the kitchen making sandwiches for Alex.
Do they say that?
No, but she's in the final 2 tables.
No, yeah, I
she's
did.
crushing it. I've watched some of the hands she's played. She's playing fucking above the rim. She's
You
doing
always
some
say
great
she's
stuff.
good.
I always said she's good because she is good. So is Alex. They're really cool. They're cool people. Yeah, it'd be really cool to see, like, not just like a woman make the final table, but like she's not just like a woman, you know. She's a top pro. She's like high stakes crusher. So, yeah, I wish I could. That's the thing about one thing about the main event. I used to love it back in the day when we did the November 9 because I kind of loved it because me and Phil, we would do the break desk and we would like watch the whole thing. But it's been so many years, I haven't even watched it because why? Because I'm playing, you know. I'm not doing that stuff because I'm playing. Whereas back then, November 9 stuff.
November 9 only lasted a few years.
Yeah. But it was kind of like, I don't know, different. I get most people just like it to be done now and it's working, but you know, Ali and Nick, people are saying they're so good.
They are.
They're on top of the ball. They are the best. The night shift, they should be the all-time shift.
It should be. Why
They're so much better.
They can't say certain things during the day, only at night.
I don't know. Who cares?
Isn't that how it is though?
I don't even know.
Like late at night, they're allowed to get a little wild.
Yeah, your tattoo's getting some prominent coverage on the vlog. What's that tattoo mean? Show the
Who
people.
knows at this
Why'd you
point?
hide it now?
You're always bothering me, calling me out.
What do you mean? You have a tattoo. So what? What?
They're
what
all
is that?
drunk and high.
Okay, what was this one? Drunken high. What'd you do? That was an arrow? Okay, that's an arrow that...
It means starting over.
Aw. Okay. Got it. All right, well, this is what we're going to be doing for the next... I don't know, till she's done. And then get up and go. All right, next step, we're going to take a shower in this... Okay, look, I put this towel up here. Why is this up here? Okay, this is like... It's a two-sided shower. This you can turn on, and you got the whole thingamajigger, whatever. I got my stuff over on this side. And then you got the side view thingies. I love these. This is like a game changer. I'll never not have a shower with the sidebar thingy. You got an overhead over here. You got face stuff and different things over here. You got two entrances. And that's a shower. That's a shower right there. That is a shower. All controlled by that panel over there. You know? Fancy schmancy smart house type stuff.
First time in 2 weeks.
And how'd it go?
I got every one, but it's still giving 320.
320 is good. What are you talking about?
Not on easy.
My record is 321.
No, it's not. Not on easy, babe.
It is
Oh,
321.
wait, let me start over. I don't know what I'm doing.
I have 321 is the high score. So you literally haven't played in 2 weeks and almost got the high score.
Easy is higher, I think.
I'm telling you, it's 321. I remember these things.
Oh my god, I forgot how to do this.
You got 320. You're doing fine.
I'm doing hard now. I mean, no, you know, the next one up.
Normal?
Yeah. I don't remember how it goes.
You're fine. Stop acting like you've never played the game before. Okay, I mean, looks smooth. Your form is nice. Okay.
I missed one.
Oh, you're screwed. Yeah. Good luck beating my score.
I just started, bitch. You'll see.
Bitch. I got a bitch out of her. All right. Fireplace going. Wifey's waking up, morning exercise. You gotta love it. All right. Driving video for, you know, the last substantive tournament, the last big one, the last opportunity, and the 25K horse. Would be pretty cool, not gonna lie, to win like the 50K PPC 9 game, and then also win the 25K horse, the two biggest, highest stakes mixed game formats. That'd be really, really cool. So how are we gonna approach it? How are we gonna do it? We should be getting there right around 4:20. So they'll be just coming out of break, and level 3 will just be about to commence, which is good. 2,000 and 4,000 limits with 150K in chips. So as far as approach, something I want to teach you a little bit about tournaments and how to approach them, especially limit tournaments. Now, early on, when you're very, very deep, what you should simply be doing is pushing edges, period. There's no concern about ICM or about lowering your variance or anything like that. So, what does that mean? That means, let's say, for example, you know, in stud 8 on 3rd Street, you know, if it's 3-way and you have like 34% plus equity, go ahead and just keep raising. Just keep on raising. For example, let's say a 7 raises and a king let's say a jack re-raises, and you have ace 4-5 with 2 hearts. You can just keep whirlwinding it because you're going to have more than 33% equity, okay, in that spot. So like that would be an example. Whereas later in a tournament, when chips become scarce and you like have to really protect bets, those are spots where maybe you're just going to call, see a 4th street, see a 5th street. If it runs out bad, you save yourself from being bust, okay? So conservation becomes a thing later, extracting maximum value is early. Another game to look at, 2 games, is something like Omaha 8 or better. In Omaha 8 or better, early on, you're going to be defending your blind as liberally as you should, right? King, Jack, 10-3. It's not a good hand, but in the big blind, you just, you defend. Later in a tournament, this is funny because it's the hand Jeremy went broke on. He was right. It's a call in a cash game, but I think in a tournament with ICM, it probably lends itself towards a fold because it's difficult to play later on later streets. But in Omaha 8, we'll be again pushing small edges, with big draws and things like that. Building pots, building chips with good equity, and then limit hold'em. The other difference there is just the level of aggression you'll have when we play early on will be stronger. So against middle position cutoff raises and we pick up like 7-8 suited on the button, we'll 3-bet those, play some pots in position. Whereas later, if let's say we only have 4 big bets or 3 big bets, now those are maybe some spots that we pass on. So you tighten up your ranges as you go deeper. One of the things that I'm uniquely qualified to do is I played mixed cash games growing. That was my bread and butter. That's like I started out a limit hold'em player, made a lot of money, just played limit hold'em. Then I ventured out to become a mixed game player. And back in 2002, I was playing 4,000, 8,000, 8 game, huge stakes, playing all the games. So I played the cash games, but I've also been a tournament guy. So I've had like 20, 30 years of experience understanding ICM. Now you compare the two, or you combine the two, if you will. And, that makes me pretty deadly because, like, there's going to be some guys, I won't even name it, but there's a few, they're just going to be, they're better mixed game players than me. Like, if they played cash, they're just better, but, they've spent their time in the lab or whatever. However, in a tournament, are they going to save bets that I'm going to save in certain spots where it actually matters from an ICM perspective? Probably not as well as I will, okay? So, anyway, it's a little rundown on, how to approach limit tournaments, early versus late. Yeah, there is a rebuy in this one if need be, so that lends itself even more so to, let's say, if you get a little shorter and you find a spot multi-way where you can just keep raising and have like plus EV, you might do that, knowing you have a rebuy in the holster. I don't think we'll need one. We'll be just fine, but it would be nice. This is what, I don't know if you call this a double crowd or whatever, but I'm winning the 25K horse. So like we want to have something special happen in this World Series. We had a special moment with the 50K, but other than that, it's not been very special. It's just not been successful in the high rollers. So, and they're done. So that's that. But this would be special. Win the 50K, win the 25K. That's something I could look back on and go, all right. Oh, I didn't tell you. I had a dream last night that I won an online tournament. I won an online bracelet. Amanda had a dream a couple days ago. She said I won a PLO live bracelet. So it's weird. We're having these dreams. It's a good omen. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see.
It would, based on the most recent counts. I'm not sure if his stack now has hit the most recent counts. So Frankie was ahead at 54. Brian Kim.
Raised to 2 million.
Ace queen suited, Kristin Foxen. Round to the small blind. Thank you very much. Read the cards.
Ooh.
And Coelho. Ace king suited. In the 2-seat.
2 similar stacks, both reasonably deep stacked. 2 big hands.
Both suited.
Light the fuse.
And Coelho has been somewhat active, but with fairly reasonable holdings, so I wouldn't necessarily peg him as a player who's been overly active or somebody who's necessarily trying to bully people around. All of these things I'm sure Foxen has taken note of up until this point.
3x plus.
Yeah, out of position, gonna go a little bigger on his 3-bet sizing. Really pretty hand for Foxen. In position here. Definitely worthy of coming along to see a flop.
Coelho's good with that. 16.5 million up for grabs pre-flop. And a queen in the window for Kristin Foxen.
Wow. Two diamonds for
also.
Coelho.
Wow.
You see how close the equities are post, even though Foxen is ahead right now with a pair of queens.
There will be blood.
Mm-hmm.
So if she thinks Diogo is trying to just stick around, make it cheap, if she just pins him on a diamond flush, what do you like here?
No, I mean, she definitely, I think, is going to respect the fact that he did 3-bet. He could obviously have top of range here in the form of the over pairs. But of course, there's going to be some 3-bet bluffs here that will likely just continue with a C-bet on the flop. And she's just going to make the call in position and decide on later streets. And if we're looking at stack to pot ratio, though, it's getting pretty close to 1.
I'll miss for Coelho on the turn.
And in Coelho's mind, he doesn't only have the nut flush draw, but he has 2 overs. He doesn't realize that, of course, if an ace rolls off, it's not going to be any good.
All right, we're over in the horse. We're watching this great hand. Kristin's got the ace queen, and then you got these gentlemen right here. They're going over every detail of what they can have, what they can bet, who can bet, I can bet, and it's really fun. You guys should hear this commentary. It's great stuff. You know, range check, bet this, all in. Can he win this pot is the question. Huh? What's he going to do here, you think? He's betting?
Yes, limit hold'em specialist.
Oh, he's going for it.
Yeah, I'm the button.
Okay. 7.5.
Out when he went to bed.
Uh-oh.
He freaked the fuck out.
He freaked out.
He did. It was super funny. He's pooping his pants right now.
Turn?
He's pooping.
He's pooping his pants. So Kristin's coming, you think? 7.5, she's calling, right?
No, he's not
7.5.
He's not folding and not. He's not folding.
He's never bluffing river.
He's not bluffing river
Yeah,
either.
that's
She
she's
ship it right
no shipping. It would be a huge pot.
You're shipping. You're making it. You're turning your hand into a bluff.
Hand's just you're just sizing yourself. The hand's over.
Unless if guy finds a diamond.
How's the hand over? Diamond. Oh. Yeah. Hey, it's a big card. Big river coming. Big river.
Coelho started this day second in chips. And at the end of this hand, unless something changes on the river, he is going to be short stacked.
7.5.
Smaller sizing.
Coelho recognizing that, of course, Kristin will have some pretty good hands here on this texture. Of course, you know, some sets, some Jack-10 suited perhaps might have come along.
Oh, okay. Now let's see. 20 million behind?
Let's go check. I don't think she's gonna bet it.
Well, he might chip. Who knows?
This is
He's
very.
not gonna risk his main event.
And it's a horrible pump.
So you think? So who are you betting? You betting shutdown?
Shut down.
Shut down.
Shut down.
Shut down. Everybody says shut down. Let's see what he says.
Well, you know, we can't like
I don't think he's shutting down.
You know him?
because you're an
I don't know
animal.
him.
Animals
And then
are
if he
always
jams,
gonna
we'll
say
see call.
He's tripping, baby.
All right, this is great stuff, man. This is great stuff.
I don't think he's gonna.
Like ace king of hearts or ace king of spades.
Can't do it. Ace king of diamonds.
Of course he's
See?
checking.
Oh,
He can't shove.
check.
She's checking too.
Check. She gonna win this one.
Of course he's going.
Big pot for Kristin. Wow, wee-wah.
If you start, no, I'm not.
The thing is you're not really supposed to play ace king cross draw like that aggressively.
On the turn.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
I
supposed to
agree.
just check
Yeah.
call it. Like you're really not supposed
Yes.
to find a way to win that hand.
Yeah.
Finding a way to win that hand usually means you fucked up.
No, what I mean.
Like you did something bad if you won that hand with ace
But
king.
if it goes check, he has an opportunity to go flip or split.
All right, this is fun. This is a lot of fun. What? It's like watching the main event with the boys.
So we're looking for the diamond, which bricks the river.
All good news for Kristin Foxen. Ace king of diamonds. Just left with ace king of diamonds. A big stack that was and a big stack that will be.
Check. Showdown.
Decides to give up here, and
And
going to see that he got outflopped in a big way.
big pot for Team Foxen.
And don't look now, but Team Foxen, Kristin Foxen, with 16 players left in this main event, I believe is the chip leader.
That is amazing. Down to her last card with 5 big blinds about this time yesterday. And she has climbed back, and she is on top of the heap with 16 players to go.
All right, what do we got? 93,000. You start with 150. Lost aces and a couple Omaha pots. Lost limit hold'em pot. But I tell you what, I made 3 excellent folds. So it's not a concern. You know, 130 your stack is not good, but I ran pretty bad in that. Hey, how's it going, bud? I ran pretty bad for that 2-hour period. So, and that's, you know, the ebb and the flow. But what are we going to be playing? I think 3-6 or something. So I have like heaps. I'm not worried about it at all. Just, you know, the ebbs and the flows of limit poker. 3 really good folds, I promise. I promise you they were good. All right, let's talk about that hand. Well, one of the folds, okay? It's a limit hold'em hand, so easy for you to understand. Chris Brewer raised in the small blind. I have ace jack of spades in the big, 3-bet. Flop is 9-5 deuce, or 9-5-3 with 2 spades. He check raises, I 3-bet. That's the thing in limit hold'em. You just bow, over cards, flush drop. 3-bet, get the free card kind of thing. He's gonna check raise any pair in limit hold'em. So I 3-bet. Turns a king. He checks, I check. I check back, take it from me. River's an ace. He checks, I bet. My ace. He check, oh God. I'm so tilted. He check raises the river. Now ask yourself this question. What's the bluff here? You really think he has 6-7? It's pretty obvious I have an ace as played, right? I mean, my hand's kind of face up. When I 3-bet, check back turn, bet river, I'm just saying I have an ace. So for him to check raise, he's got to beat an ace. Well, what hands could he have that I beat? Well, ace 4 and ace 5, right? Gut shot, baby, right? But what would he even check raise with the ace? When I bet, he has no kicker. So I folded the hand. I don't know what he had, but I think it was like ace. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think he had, you know, ace 5 or ace 9. The board was 9-5-3. God, I got this thing tangled. So anyway, that's one of the folds, and a couple others. What did I make? Omaha 8. I made another fold against him. He raised I called with ace 4, 5, 6. It came king, queen, 4. He bet I called. Turns a 5. I make 2 pair and an ace 6 low draw. He bet I called. And the river was an ace. I make aces up. He bet. I folded. Why? Because, first of all, if he was bluffing his deuce 3, that makes a wheel. And if he has a high hand, I lose to 10 jack, ace king, ace queen, king king, queen queen, everything. So anyway, I got it. Okay. But yeah, I know what I'm doing. Trust me. It's going to be okay. All right, Breakfast of Champions. What do we got going on over there?
We've got more fucking 200,000 in chips. That's the
All
most
right.
I've had in any limit event the entire summer.
Congrats, bud. What else we got? Some Swedish fish.
Yes, and I shaved the beard to try and change the luck.
Yep.
And
You look a little more like a penis now.
yeah, that's
A little
okay.
bit. Right? I'm just saying. She laughed.
And you know
a little
what,
bit.
though?
Come on, let's go.
I've been staying positive.
Good.
You know,
It's tough when cards run bad. It's tough.
Yeah, I played bad in the 10K 6 max yesterday.
Yeah, so did I.
And I figured that happened for a reason, so
Yeah.
I can win this.
That's one possibility.
Let's do it, man.
All right, bud.
All right, love you.
Get him. No. Limit hold'em. What I tell you, my favorite hand is, everybody knows this hand never loses. The worst hand I ever make with that is 2 pair full house. I'll take it. Yeah, limit hold'em. I just love that hand. It's such a stupid hand to love, but I love
I
it.
only got ace king.
Huh? You only had ace king. Yeah, how can that win? Good fold. Good
Thank God
fold.
I folded the turn.
I didn't know what he was
A lot of people would have just called.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
You know I don't bluff. Huh?
Les won.
Les did win. I told him. I said, I don't say it on camera.
Enjoy
Always
your game.
prize and wins.
Continue.
Yeah.
Tournament
All right.
is in the 25K boards and placing on the turn. Send your players on a 15-minute break.
Okay.
Once again, 15-minute break in the 25K boards.
180,000. Just plain amazing. Like, above that rim. Just dialed in. Feel good. Had my shit show yesterday, but today, it's all business, baby. It's all business. We got this one.
Got the champ, guys.
All right, welcome to the table, Chip. Hey, Chip. Mr. Bleznick, the people need to hear from you. He just won the $50,000 buy-in, no limit hold'em.
Hey, Sean.
Well, he's busy. He's busy. He's doing his victory laps right now. Huh? Jared, tell the people. Was it that easy?
So if you watch Daniel's blog 3 weeks ago, I said all these guys aren't that good. And I can verify that now, correct? Right? I can verify that. These guys aren't that good. They're not that
No,
good.
he likes me. He's not talking about me.
By the way, do you mind if I tell them what I did for you or not? Or you don't?
Tell him what I did to you.
Listen,
Okay, yeah.
I had the pleasure of spending some time with this guy this summer. This is
Okay.
a true story. I reached out to him. I gave him a 1% free roll
Okay.
of my win. I offered him a 1% free, not offered, I mean, he had to take it. But I wanted to give him a 1% free roll. This is a true gentleman right here. He's one of the best guys in poker. I'll say that right now.
So there was no story, just that you gave him 1%?
No, there's no strings attached. I
Oh,
wanted to
okay.
give him 1%.
Just 'cause
He
he's a
won
nice
the
guy.
tournament 2 years ago, and I wanted to kind of defend his title and win.
There you go.
I'm going to do it for Jal.
All right, let's play some razzle dazzle. We got deuce, we got 9, we got a 7 up. Let's take a look here.
Queen. You texted.
I don't know what your number was. I did give him 25, yeah.
Alrighty. 2 hours left in the night. Sitting on 130. I was up to like 220, 230. Yeah, you start with 150, right about there. We're going to be playing 500,000. Got 13 big bets. Had a few stud pots in a row I lost. One I started with queen, queen, 10. I was up against Adam Friedman, who started with 7-7 queen. And he made queens up. So that beat us. And then I had another hand where I had 6s and 4s and 5 against Jared, who made kings up on the end. And a stud pot, and then I think I lost one other stud pot. Those can get big when you go like 5th, 6th, and 7th, especially if you put 2 bets in on any street with a raise. But I'm playing great. Like nothing remotely close to an oopsie. Really dialed in, focused, trying to pay attention. It's difficult too because people are watching the main event and everyone's talking. And like I'm the quiet one. Like I don't get a word in. I just kind of like just listening. You know, Brewer and Joao are having good conversation. Jared just sat down. You got Adam Friedman. So it's a very loud table in that regard, but I'm trying to focus in 2 more hours, finish strong, you know, play some flawless horsey. run hot at the right time. Again, it's like a limit tournament, so all you gotta do is be in it, and you can win it. All right, good news is there's a rebuy available in this tournament. The bad news is that last 2 hours, I have like basically starting 13. I lost, I think, 8 hands in a row, and like 2 stud pots in a row. I played against Rich Zoo. First one I had jacks and a flush draw by 6th Street. He was rolled up with 6s. The very next hand, I get aces and I pick up a flush draw, and he was rolled up again. The odds of getting rolled up is very rare. What does rolled up mean? You start with 3 of a kind. He started with 3 of a kind, back-to-back hands. And then what happened? The very last hand here, in the limit hold'em, I had king high, king 5 of diamonds against Adam Friedman, queen 10, flop clean, turn clean, river 10. Otherwise I would have doubled. But I didn't. I really didn't win any hands. There's nothing I could have done. Sometimes you're a victim of what comes. There was literally nothing I could have done. So I was trying to get back into the tournament right now, but they don't have seats and this and that, and it's only like another 20-30 minutes. So maybe better off start fresh tomorrow with a rebuy and a fresh stack with what it would be, 150K. So yeah, disappointing to have to rebuy, but yeah. Anyway, what do you want? What's this over here? Oh, nothing. All right, that was disappointing. My God, I was really focused too and playing well, and just go like that sometimes. I just lost every hand. I didn't win one in the middle of that even. 8-9 hands in a row. Okay. All right. Better luck tomorrow. Peace, y'all.